Welcome to Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as CraftyKnitter7. Today we are Saturday, November 18th, 2017.
Happy birthday to my Uncle Mike.
I'd like to welcome new and returning viewers. Well, when I first did the show notes, I put November 21st.
You're ambitious.
Like Tuesday.
Yep.
I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense.
I leave for Chicago on the 22nd, so no, don't rush me. I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby, and you can find us on Ravelry, our blog, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, all over the place.
Everywhere. We are everywhere.
Like a disease.
Okay.
Like a fungus we spread.
Would you like to show your whip?
Before we do that,
oh, yes.
We had to come back, because guess what today is?
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Enid! We could not record on Enid's birthday.
No.
So,
she has to watch us, so.
Yeah. So, happy birthday, Enid. We hope you have a fantastic
Should we say
day.
who Enid is?
Everybody knows who Enid is. Your phone's buzzing.
Where's my phone?
Under there somewhere.
Oops.
I unplugged the microphone.
It was pointing off to the side, so...
It was pointing that way, like way that way, so I went to turn it and it unplugged it from the back and the software went, nope. Oops.
So,
like I said, don't mind us. It's not like we're professionals or anything. Not like we've done this.
You know, 219th episode. Just a few.
Only there?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Eh.
So, show your whip, since
All
it's
right.
the only thing you have and you can't knit.
With it. Except that would hurt me, because that would hurt me.
Oh, don't worry about me. I would tense up. It would hurt my shoulder.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw. So I've this is the only knitting I've managed to do since the beginning of October. Thank goodness for my blanket, because I'm going a little bit stir crazy not being able to knit. So let's unwind the beastie.
Put my stuff down because you will need me.
I have put 10 squares on the row 6 of my blanket. So I started here with this pinky one. And I went all the way over here. So this is Annie Pearl glitter glam rock, I think she calls it, in the Jingle Bells mini set.
Mm-hmm.
This was an unknown that is in the same set as this one. I had this bag of 5 or 6 dark minis and one bright red one, and I have no idea who sent them to me. I'm very, very sorry, but if it was you, please let me know. Because I
Not like that she has a book or anything.
Shush, I don't have a spreadsheet.
Close enough.
I have a book. They're all written down. So I don't know what this one is. This one is Gnome Acres. Nope, this is Fiber Stash Tweed in Storm Coast from Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
This is Gnome Acres House Gnome in Lettuce from the BLT set you bought me. This is this is the red that went with those dark ones, and it's got to be MCN because it's so soft. It's so soft.
How soft is it?
Touch.
Oh.
See? This you might recognize. This is Cattail's Brucey Sock Silver in Stunning Suki from my Find Your Fade, which is now Tanya's Find Your Fade. This, you have to touch this.
Don't mind us.
This is Malabrigo Finito in Maris, which was a part of a luxury mini set that I bought from
Stephanie.
Handmade by Stephanie on Etsy. If you get the chance, she gets her hands on the most amazing yarns.
Yep.
Buy one of these sets because, oh, this is soft.
Yeah, she's part of the Stitchcraft marketing company.
Yeah. But she also has an Etsy shop called Handmade by Stephanie. This one is another Fiber Stash. This is the MCN in the Princess Mandy.
I have that name.
I have 2 minis of Princess Mandy. One on the Strong Toes, I think.
Okay.
This is the sock base, and the other one on the MCN. Oh, this is so pretty. This is an unknown that I got from Laura and Knit for Brains. I don't remember the other one's name. Sorry.
Now I'm drawing a blank. Alicia.
Alicia.
Sorry.
So Laura and Alicia, thank you very much. This is from Knit for Brains. This is another No Makers. It's House Gnome in Mars. It was a one-off mini that I bought. And again, this is the unknown sort of reddish and brownish colorways. So that's 10 squares.
And when you think about it, that's quite a bit of knitting.
On my blanket, which is based on the Knitted Patchwork Recipe by Martine Ellis and the Memory Blanket by Georgie Nicholson. I do it on 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. It's 35 squares across. I think it's 35. Hang on. 35 squares across, and I'm on row 6 currently. I'm touching the mallard Rico.
And how many rows do you need?
Many.
Vertical.
A lot. Probably 35 or 40.
Yep.
So in the meantime, it's just my really, really cool scarf.
You could literally wear it.
And all my ends are woven in except at the literal ends.
Mm-hmm. I do that too on mine.
My first square hasn't had its end woven in, and my last end, the top square, hasn't had its end woven in yet. It will when the next row finishes, because I weave it into the horizontal seams. Which is why I do my seams that way, because it's a great place to hide the ends.
Yep.
Currently, the blanket has 3 ends that haven't been woven in. I'm pretty proud of that.
Well, yeah. I mean, doesn't take long to weave them in, and at the end, you know, you're looking at these people who have ends throughout the whole blanket.
It gives me anxiety.
I think Selma's blanket is like that. That should give her anxiety.
Yes, it does. That hers is like that, and I cringe every time I see it, because I don't think I would ever be able to weave in all those ends at the end. I don't consider a square finished until the previous end is woven in, because it bothers me, and I can't work on another square if there's that end sitting there.
Because you're thinking of the end game by weaving in the ends.
Oi.
Yep. Miss me? So
Your
okay,
turn.
My turn. I am knitting on the shawl for a girlfriend at work, and I don't remember where it was last time. I don't think it was at the color work, but
I don't think you'd hit that part now.
Yeah, so got the color work done. Looks great. There are a few mistakes that a non-knitter won't notice. And so this part, I have to have 25 sections before I go into the color work on the end. So I'm getting pretty close. It's really nice to knit with compared to Ashley's. Ashley's I used Patons, and this is Cascade. So this is the shawl by Drea Renee Knits. I'm halfway there. Woo! By Andrea Mowry, who is Drea Renee Knits. This is Cascade 220 in the colorways gray. Can you tell I didn't check the show notes?
The next one is 1923 red. And then, we don't know what the green and
there's the
teal
green
are.
And the teal and...
It'll be in the show notes.
No.
Oh, hey, ball bands. Woohoo!
Got him. That's the greenish blue.
So yours is first.
Yeah. So gray is the 1946.
I already had the red. It was 1923.
Yeah. And then the green one is 1919.
And the blue-green is 859.
Yeah. Ooh, glad I kept those.
And it lives in...
Speaking of Knit for Brains, it lives in this beautiful Halloween bag from Laura, and I'm not a candy corn lover, but I love it in this bag. Love it. And she also sent a needle cozy that goes with it. She now has an Etsy shop, Knit for Brains.
It looks like SpongeBob to me.
It does. She has an Etsy shop, which is Knit for Brains. I will link it in the show notes, and all of her bags come with a needle keeper, a DPN cozy. So, yeah. Hair?
Don't mind me.
Don't mind her. The other thing I'm knitting on, and I started over because I didn't like the purple I was knitting in, which is right there. And this is the Olive You Too. Oh, it's my Kate from Hawthorne College Crafts. That's housing the baby sweater, not the baby. So that's the sweater. Try not to get a glare. And I was knitting it in a purple acrylic that I just really couldn't handle knitting it with. So Lynn was nice enough to bring me a different color. And I don't even know.
Different base too.
So. Yeah, different color, different base. And I don't have...
It's Knit Picks Brava in the Marina colorway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can add that to the show notes. So it has this beautiful little cable. And eventually there's going to be a cable on each side of the cable. This is the 3rd size, and I'm still finding it quite small. It is the... No, it's the second...
That's the 3rd
6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
And I'm finding it very tiny. But when I did my gauge swatch, which was this, I'm only getting 18 stitches per 4 inches, and I'm supposed to get 20. So that's probably why it's a little bit small.
Babies come in all different sizes, though.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that.
Because the two identical sweaters that I did last year, George outgrew his a long time ago, and Olivia is still wearing hers. And they were born at the same time.
Who's Olivia?
Maddie Phillip.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is this is being knit on 4.5 millimeters. I started with a 4 on the top, which is a US 7, and yeah.
You started with a 6, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like, this is seed stitch, I think, down the borders, which is quite nice. And these are my Lutka needles, which I love. And again, it's in my Hawthorne Cottage Crafts bag.
And it's cute.
Which is this. And this is one of the ones she was putting up in a shop update, and I was like, can I have one? And she made 2. One had all the green buttons, one had black. I chose black because the inside is, and it's really thick. Like,
it's a canvasy material.
I don't even think she uses an interfacing. It's the material that's so thick. Anyways, I love my bag, Kate.
I think maybe we're going to have to put together a little Christmas care package for Kate.
Oh, definitely. And then the last thing I'm knitting on
Hit up
is...
David's tea.
Yeah. Not that she likes that at all. Is my barn raising square. And
you're not going to be able to talk like that.
Right. This is yarn that Selma gave me.
We've never podcasted before.
And the barn raising square, I didn't even put it in the show notes.
No, it's from a book called Knit-alongs by Larissa Brown.
Shelley Mackey?
Shelley Mackey and Larissa Brown.
Ha! Yeah, it's a book that Lynn actually gave me. And I'm not sure if I showed this, but this was the last square that I finished, and this is board shorts from Juliana.
Yeah, I think you were still working on it.
I think so. That. And so Selma gave me... This is what
I was going to say, that's one of Selma's.
Yeah, this is what I have. And I'm not sure I have enough to finish, so she found...
It's not an opal, it's...
Is this the Regia?
I can't remember exactly what that one is. I know I have some.
Yeah, so... I need to find the rest of my squares. They're in a drawer somewhere so I can figure out how many more I need to knit. I think I have in the 20s right now.
She actually went into her closet earlier and she pulled stuff out and she's like, oh, that's where this is. Oh, well, look at that. And I was like, it's the Closet of Wonders. You never know what you're going to find in there. It's where we hide things.
Mm-hmm. And that's that.
So that's all we knit.
Yeah.
So we still have knit-alongs going on.
We do. We have the... I was going to say, we have the knit-alongs.
We do.
2017 Travel the World by Design Cal, and that continent is Asia.
And I've really been enjoying seeing all the designers that you guys are finding, and very cool patterns added to my queue.
Too many in the queue.
My queue has gotten very, very long.
Oh, it's insane.
Thanks to you people.
I'm like, ooh, nice, add. Ooh, nice, add. Like, it's,
yeah. There's a lot of stuff on my queue.
Yeah. And then we have the Brown Bag Sock Club, which is still going on, and this is the last quarter.
Yep.
And speaking of knit-alongs, we discussed it, and we're not going to do any, at least for the first part of the year.
Yeah.
We kind of need a break.
Well, plus, I mean, I can't knit at all right now. I really should. Every one of these squares has taken me at least 2 days.
Yeah.
So,
but we just want a little bit of a break from it. We'll probably do another knit-along sometime in the year.
Yeah, we might do some little ones here and there, rather than a far-reaching year-long one sort of thing. We might do some shorter ones.
Yeah. It will come. Want to do stash? I've got a little bit of it.
I noticed.
A little bit.
Go ahead.
So I am in a Facebook group called Gina's Unique Needle Minders. And, you know, you really need to focus, dude. Nope. And this is
did.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to hold it up again?
No.
This is a Hello Kitty on a sparkly...
But I will point out that you had your hand covering the whole thing.
I know. I was only trying to show this.
Oh, okay. I was like, why are you hiding the thing?
I was trying to show the name, so it's Gina's Unique Needle Minders, and there's a
Gotcha.
Facebook group, and I bought a Hello Kitty with a sparkly pumpkin, and I really
not
need...
focusing this time.
No. It should.
Stick it over my face. There you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da! And I really, really should not be in her Facebook group because it's insane. That's the things she makes. So, that's one thing. The other thing I got, I was confused when I got it because I'm like, I don't know who this person is. No idea. And then I realized it was somebody that I'm going to chat with on Instagram. She posted a picture of something with Marilyn Monroe cards in it. And I was just like, woo! So then she asked if she could send me a package. Well, the first package never made it because somebody changed the postal code. They thought it was one letter and they put a number instead of a letter. So she sent me like a little I'm so sorry package. But the real package showed up at her house and it's on its way to me. So she got me
Purdy.
Alpaca Divine. I have never heard of this.
So no hands for me.
By Carlton, which is 10%.
Because I was about to go grabby hands. But
Yeah, 10% alpaca, 80% premium acrylic, and it is like you would not know this is acrylic. And it's Carlton. I've never heard of this before. And is there a colorway name? No, it's color 14. So,
Which is all the colors.
yep. It kind of reminds me
jewel tones.
of Noro.
Actually, look in the bottom.
Oh, that's my...
Oh, okay.
She sent me a mini.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say, that doesn't look at all the same.
That was a mini that it was actually stuck inside. Because I like to confuse Lynn.
Yeah.
And then she sent me some fabric, which I think is...
It's not hard.
Shush.
No, to confuse me.
Oh. So she sent me this fabric, which I will make a lovely bag out of.
Purdy.
For me. If there's anything left, I might put one in the shop. But I'm being selfish.
Maybe.
Selfish.
If you're nice.
Yeah, because when I opened the package and didn't know who it was, I'm like, the person knows me.
Oh, yeah.
There is Almond Joys in here.
She knows you.
So I was like, that's kind of confusing. And Sean was just like, oh, mystery packages. There is a bag of Imperial Organic Oolong Tea. Ooh. Which I don't know. Then there's two
You'll like that
packages, one of each. This is a Jasmine Green Tea from Twinings.
Which Sean may steal from you.
Well, no, here, you get one. And a Chai Spice Black Tea from Stash.
That one's good.
There you go. I got two of each. And this one, well, you can't have it. And so I have a few chocolate bars.
I only got one of those. You can't have it.
They're all going to work with me. It's been here waiting for us to podcast so that I could bring it.
Yes, because, you know, you haven't had Almond Joy in so long.
No. Then,
Do you still have part of your big box?
oh yeah. And she sent me one of my favorite kind of cable needles. So now I have two. This is the Susan Bates one, and it just has like a little curl.
A little V, yeah.
Like that. I love that one. And then some of
Oh my
these
goodness.
some of these charms that I actually have bigger charms like this but in a bigger size. So
Fancy.
stitch markers. So
Watch.
right.
Sorry. Oh, right. That's fine. Yes.
Oh, there's not enough.
We could have a package ban.
Speaking of bubble wrap, at work we have a lot of bubble wrap because we have a shipping. One of the guys walked out, you know the bubble wrap that has the big bubbles? He walked out with this huge thing when I'm like, David, what are you doing with that? He goes, it's for my kids. Yeah, I remember rolling around.
Sure,
in
I
bubble
brought
wrap.
one home for my kids.
Yeah. I remember rolling around in that stuff because my dad worked for a photocopier company.
I do too, but I was not a kid.
Are you the one that had the bubble wrap app on your iPad? I remember that. And I think Ashley was playing that. We were
Everybody played with that thing. I would turn it on. It didn't matter if the person was 2 or like 90. They would be like completely enthralled playing with the bubble wrap.
Ashley would come to knit nights with us, and we'd be like, and she'd be like, Lynn would like,
here's the iPad. I miss my iPad.
So I got
oh my goodness.
Oh, trust me. A lot of these were gifts.
You've killed a few trees.
No, I didn't. I killed them at work.
You did. You killed a few trees.
So I got a lot of my Get Your Yarn wishes granted. I had asked for patterns, and even though some people had already gifted me patterns, like a couple more people, just because patterns are easy. So here is one of my favorite sweaters that I'm going to knit very soon. It's called Timber by Shannon Cook.
That one's pretty.
It is pretty. Nice. And then I got Uma by Chic
I like
Knits.
that one.
Yeah, this one I really, really, really like.
Chic.
Chic? Is it chic or chic?
Chic is how you pronounce it in English.
Chic.
Which is funny because that's not how we pronounce it in French.
This is one that I bought myself. It is called Frosted Top by Lisa K. Ross.
That's super cute.
Is it in the focus? Yeah.
Yep.
And there's also, I think there's a sweater. Yeah, she has a sweater.
Yeah, there's a sweater.
Yeah, there's a sweater that goes with it, but separately. I got Inland.
Here, I'll hold this.
Thanks. Inland, which is Jane Richmond, and I
know this person!
Yeah, I absolutely love this. It's going to be gorgeous. The Koji Schlanket, which was an M-Cow.
I know her.
By Mina. And so that one I got. I think I got like the top 10 or 12 on my wish list. This is the New York cardigan. Oh. This is the one I saw the lady wearing at Rhinebeck.
Yes.
And I actually went up and asked her what it was. So she, you know, got on the internet and took a long time to connect to Ravelry.
You have to knit this.
I know. This is the Shawl Autumn's Weekend by Olga Rostovkaya. You're good at names. Rostovkaya?
Yeah, you had it right.
Okay, so that's that. Except for the Pico binding. It's very nice. Selma and...
Isn't this part of the Rios
that,
Rocks book?
Yeah, that one I reprinted.
That one doesn't have a picture.
No, this is Grand Central Sock Pattern Modification. So that goes with... You'll see them soon. Knitted Home for the Cake. So it's a yarn ball or a cake holder. That is quite cool. This one I got myself, and she has the shawl and the hat and the cowl, and this is Jen Pierce. It's the horseshoe cable toque and horseshoe cable cowl, and this is from a lady that I follow her group on Facebook. Easy Cable Mitts.
Scrappy project.
Charissa Banning. Yeah, I loved this. I think this is one that I bought myself. So it's Alliteration, and it's by Teresa Shabs, and it's Woolly Wits is her design, and it's just a scrappy scarf.
Which is super cool, because, you know, who doesn't have scraps lying around? Just put that aside.
Yep. This one's nice. And this is the Silversmith hoodie by Meiju KP, which has a ton of cables, but I don't care. Beautiful. And then the New York Sock Collection, which has several. This is the Grand Central Socks. This is by Knitting Expat Designs, which is Mina Phillip. So that one's the Grand Central. This one is the Avenue Socks. Is this the one I want to knit? No, that's not the one I want to knit right away. This is the Times Square Socks.
And yes, this is the one you want to knit.
No. This is the Q Train socks, and I think all of her patterns, I think she has cuff down. Yeah, she has cuff down and toe up. So that's a lot of work. The patterns are quite a few pages. Oh, this is the one. This is the Yorkville socks. Is that the Hohi sweater?
I don't know, but I want to make it.
Yep, this is Icy Spring by Hohi Locatelli.
And it comes in my size.
Beautiful. This is Gale by
really pretty too.
Alicia Plummer. That's by Kristen at Skein.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Ooh, this comes in my size too.
Yeah, I got this one, who is Kristen Finley, and she's the person behind the Skein yarn shop, dyer, and this is called Drift.
Pretty.
It's very pretty. So yeah, it's a lot of patterns, but hey.
Patterns don't take up a lot of space.
No. And then the last thing I got is I backed a planner company, which is
nice.
Yeah, which is called a Passion Planner, and you can get them in the 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 10 and smaller, which is this one. And I like the box because you can literally use the box for something else. That's the inside of the box. Just kind of cool. And so, look, it's not green. So this is it. It's kind of, this one I got is kind of a shimmery.
Yeah, it's sort of an iridescent leather.
It was the flower, made me think of you. So yeah, this is for 2018. It's got a really great layout.
You'll have to give me a link for that.
Yeah, and you can flat. Like, that is the most important thing to me. You can put it flat. Yeah, I will send you the link. I think that's it.
Are you done?
I think I'm done. Yeah. We have a giveaway redraw. A month ago, we announced on the podcast the winner for the Honeybee Knits, which is this. And it is the Saved by the Bell colorway, 463 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon.
Do my Vanna White thing.
Yeah. And I chose a winner, so I went back into the thread, and the winner was post number 4, which is Debbie, who is Miss MS Golden Needles.
Oh, that's where you are. Okay.
Sorry. MS Golden Needles. I skipped.
Yeah, I was looking around going, that's not anywhere in that paragraph.
So MS Golden Knits, please contact me, Crafty Knitter 7, when you watch this and hear your name.
Yeah, we waited a month after we drew it the first time.
And I figured if you entered a giveaway and you haven't contacted us in a month, other podcasters do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
it was time to redraw.
Debbie.
Because that really wants to go home with somebody.
It does. Or it's going to live down her top.
Nothing says it can't go down my top to begin with.
True. It's kind of a standard thing.
I think every skein of yarn Kate bought ended up down my top.
Well, she said it's not a complete yarn purchase without it.
My boobs are famous. What can I say?
Your hand was famous first.
My hand was famous first. Yeah. Yes.
We have a new giveaway, and it's a Canadian designer, and it's a friend of mine, and her name is Chrissy Graham, and it's Chrissy Graham Design. She lives in BC. She has some gorgeous patterns, and I contacted her, and she gave us a coupon code for any pattern in her shop, and the coupon code is valid till the end of the year. So if you win, you don't have to wait. You don't have to buy it right now. You can
just
wait
go and pick it,
and she's got stuff in the works as well. So what I'd like you to do is go to her Ravelry design page and tell us which of the patterns is your favorite. And the deadline is Friday, December 1st. And
so you got 2 weeks.
We will draw on December
2nd.
December 2nd. And we're not podcasting next week, so that's why I put it for the week after.
Because I'm going to celebrate Turkey Day in the States.
She's going to bring packages home for me, though.
That's true. Rob was like, how many packages did she order?
Get your yarn Christians granted, I think there were 3, and then there was a planner. I take advantage when she drives down, okay? I save in shipping.
Yeah.
I ordered this other planner on the Monday.
As long as you don't order anything big, because there's going to be a set of tires in my trunk on the way back.
They're small packages. So go join that giveaway, and hopefully you will win a pattern from Chrissy. So we have some coupon codes.
Yep.
And the first one is for my shop. I've opened another coupon code for 15% off until the end of the year, and the code is Holiday15.
Ginger Snap That has 15% off until the end of the year, and the code is Tangled15.
Geektastic Fibers, also 15% off till the end of the year, and it's the number 2 and the word Tangled.
Frog Peak Creations has 15% off until the end of the year. It's the number 2, Tangled 2017.
Six Munchkin Stitching has 10% off ongoing to the end of the year, and it's the word 2 Tangled 10.
It's all 18, yeah.
She loves it when I skip to that one.
Bags by Awesome Granny has a 10% off ongoing coupon code, and the code is 2TS10. Yep. I'm going to have to get in touch with Darlene and ask her how much she would charge for a set of the 3 sizes, because she doesn't have all 3 together on her shop.
Okay, no, yeah. And she has a podcast.
She does.
Yes, and
it's pretty cool.
I will link it in the show notes because I forget what the name is called, but someone sent us the name and we were like, wait, what? Yeah, it's kind of awesome when people you know through the interwebs and then all of a sudden, oh, that's what you look like. So
it's pretty neat.
And so I think we will end with happy birthday again, Enid.
Yep.
Yep. I hope you have a great day. I think that's
It's freezing rain here, so enjoy your weather. It's got to be better than this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I had to scrape my car this morning.
Not good.
Anyway,
that's
short and sweet, but we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And she'll have a whole bunch of new stash.
Sorry.
I might also have a little bit of new stash. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
We'll see.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, where's the stop?